All right, we're starting the new vlog, just as I am the old vlog. What do I want to do this week? I want to get that top done. Remember that top that I was talking about? It's over there in a bag right now. It's, I should probably show it. I want to get this project done. I think it is so cute. Absolutely love it. I want to get this done. I want to wear this. I think it's adorable. I want this done. This is how far I've gotten. This is the back panel. I did have another piece done. Unfortunately, it was way too small, so I just had to redo it. It's with the linen stitch, which I've never done before. Really interesting. So I have that project to work on. Today, I want to work on my temperature scarf. I've kind of just put that aside for the entire month. It is the first day of summer. I want to get that done. Maybe work on my sardine bag. I would love to work on my sardine bag and finally just get that done. Get it out of the way. I want to use it. I don't think I'm going to be doing a mid-week video for this week, so then that gives me so much more time to work on the top that I want to do, but also I'm going to be posting my Wednesday video on my Patreon because it will be the temperature scarf update for May. I know, I've fallen behind again. Oh, that's another thing I gotta work on for Patreon. I gotta work on a pattern. This pattern, I think I'm gonna make this into a pattern and release it on my Patreon just because I haven't really done a lot this month. I've been doing other people's patterns, and so it'd be good to like, this is inside out, isn't it? It's inside out. It'd be good to have a pattern out there that's mine. So I'm thinking about doing this. There's a lot of things I wanna get done, but my main focus is working on that striped top. So hopefully I can get it done this week, and hopefully I won't be so stressed out like last week. I don't know. Last week I did a bunch of stuff, and then I had to like change my video for Saturday, so that kind of like stressed me out just a little bit. But I think I'm okay now. We just gotta see how this week goes. It's the sardine bag. I'm gonna finish it. I will have to unstitch this because I want the clamp, or this part, to go here, so it goes down like that. What's the best way to do it? Because like these two pieces go together. But then that means if this goes here, then this is gonna have to go on the outside. So you'll see it. It's like right there, I think. And then this just goes on this side. Do you know how long I've been putting it off because I thought this was gonna be way more complicated than I thought? It's done. Oh my goodness. I think what I am gonna do though is I do have to put the top piece in, which I have to get. I can poke these into it and then close it and then sew it up. But that was it. That was it. That was too easy. I hopefully will finish this bag today. I just have to go get that piece. I brought it to the camper because I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I decided I will do it. So I gotta go get it. I decided not to put the lining in. I do want to put the lining in. The lining will go in, but I just didn't feel like sewing, and I really wanted to use this bag this week, so all I did is I just put that there. You can see it. It's fine. It's normally just going to be on my side anyways, but I really wanted to use this bag, and I just couldn't wait to end up doing this. But they're very easy to take off. All I have to do is just push these things in. That pops off, the back pops off, and then I can put a lining in. So I just wanted to show you what I did there. This yellow, so not that yellow, but from here up is June. It also looks like I might have added something. I didn't. I just picked two different types of yarn. This is a wool yarn. I believe it's like Cascade yarn. And then this one here is the Barocco vintage yarn. And so the Barocco one is just ever so slightly smaller than this, even though I got them both in worsted. Maybe next year, stick to one yarn. It's all been in the 70s. I don't think I'm gonna be seeing 50s, like a high of 50 until maybe September. So we gotta say goodbye to that yellow because it ain't gonna be showing up until September, I think. And now I'm gonna work on that top that I wanted to finish for last week, but that didn't happen, but it's okay because I'm gonna get it done for this week, and hopefully I'll wear it because I hope it's not too small and it's not too hot. I don't know, trying new things. So I'm finally able to get back to this project, and I've kind of made a mess of my bag. So I have to organize this real quick before I can even start. Yay. How is this even happening? Also, I got a new crochet hook. And of course, it's from BWA Woodturning, because where else do I get my crochet hooks besides them, because I love them. I got this one. I don't know if I can focus on that. Camera's being a little weird lately. But look at how pretty this is. It's so beautiful. I think the lighting isn't the best in my room, but it is so pastel and so pretty. I call it like my golden girl crochet hook, just because when I knew that they were going to get this type in, heavily watching the Golden Girls, and they have so many pastels in that show, like the furniture, their clothing, like, you know, that's like 80s pastel. And so when I saw this, Also, the hardware is gold. Usually the ones I get are silver, so that's why I call it my Golden Girl crochet hook. Anyways, the crochet hook that I use normally is this one by them, which is very fall vibes. The new one I got is just a little bit shorter, which I requested. This one was a 6.5 inch, and then this one here is a 6 inch, and then my first one, which is this one, I believe is the normal size, and then this one I think is called extra long or long, and then if you get a custom one you can request it in between the two sizes. Personally, I like the longer one the best. I'm going to use this one for a little bit, you know, although I love this one. You know when you get that one crochet hook that like you have to use for everything? Well, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna try this one here. I really want to use it. I think it's so pretty. I do have to switch to a 4. So which one's my 4? That's a 4.5, that's a 3, that's a 3.5, there's the 4. And I do have their hooks linked in my description if you ever want to go and check them out. Where's that in there? Ooh, okay. On Wednesday, my dad drove me and my sister to Mary Maxim, which is in Paris, Ontario. I wanted to go and look for some cotton yarns, and I knew that they had a bunch of different brands. This is going to be a video that I'm going to put out in the next month or so of me reviewing all these cotton yarns to kind of give everybody an idea of, like, you know, maybe what they should use for a project, because I'm still looking for a really good cotton yarn. Then we went to Cambridge Fibers Limited. We've been here once before, and I really wanted to see what type of yarns they had because we were somewhat in the area, and I absolutely love this shop. A Karen. That looks nice. It's soft, right? It's soft. I don't know how many I would need to make something. Probably one. I could probably make one of those tops I like. And then we went to the Lens Mill store that was literally right next to it. I was looking again for more cotton yarns, but the cotton yarns I saw here I already got at Mary Maxim, although they did have this one, but it was just too expensive. And I wanted to try the DK version of this, but this was the worsted. And then of course we had to stop at Michael's, and look, they finally have it. They finally have this yarn, even though I have enough of it now. I did want to check out their cotton yarns. I ended up just picking up this one, and then of course I had to check their Halloween section. It's very cute. I don't know, just nothing was really grabbing my attention this year. It's adorable, but it was just very similar to last year's Halloween collection. I did like a few of the things, but I did buy a lot from last year's collection. Like this was pretty neat, but it was like 20 bucks, and I'm like, I just don't need it. Also, I have like real VHSs. I don't need this one. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really cute collection. It's just not for me. I don't know, maybe when things go on sale for 50% off, things will be more enticing for me to buy. But I also remember last year they put out one section of their Halloween stuff, and then like a month later they had a few more sections of like different Halloween stuff, so maybe they'll be getting in more Halloween things. Like last year's collection, that was me. I absolutely love that stuff. But yeah, I just thought I would show you what there was in Michael's in Canada right now for Halloween things. And on Thursday I decided to do a little bit of thrifting because I needed to find something for one of my projects, and you know, of course I'm gonna go in every section. I just don't look for what I'm looking for. I have to do everything. Also, look at this clock. I need a grandfather clock, and you know why, but look, 4 1s. I look at every clock now to see if there's 4 1s or a 1V. I did a little thrifting. What did I have to get? I needed to get a belt for my outfit for my crochet project to like bring it all together. Does this bag look like there's just a belt inside of it? So let's do a little thrift haul. First off, I bought 3 belts. Not 1, not 2, 3 belts that also all look exactly the same. Why am I like this? But they're also kind of different. I really like the velvet on this. This looks a lot older. There's no name on it. They're all 3 braided belts. This one looks more like a fabric, but I really like this one. And then I got this one here. It's 2 different type of materials to make the braided belt. And then I bought just this simple braided belt. I don't know which one I'm gonna go for quite yet because none of them look exactly like what I needed, but they're close enough. I just like braided belts the best. Currently wearing a white one right now, and I really like this one. Then I went over to the fabric and yarn, and I actually bought this. This is the Juicy Couture Luxe Velour yarn. I've only seen people like in the States being able to get this. I don't know if it was in Canada. I've never seen it. Wanted to try it, so I ended up buying this. This was $5. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price for this. While I was in that section, I did pick up these. This one I feel like I might already have. Okay, come on, that's adorable. Penguins, and of course like the dinosaur. And then I got this one here because obviously I need to make this. Oh my goodness. The cat. I technically could just use this graph and crochet. Then I did end up getting some cassettes. I want to like expand my cassette collection. I got original soundtrack to Footloose, and the Footloose movie, it's okay. I don't know if the song is going to be in here or not, but there's a scene in my favorite movie, Hot Rod, that is referencing the scene in Footloose when he's like in the abandoned steel factory, I don't know, like doing jumps and everything, and then in Hot Rod, he's in the middle of the forest, and it's the same music, and it's the same thing, and I love that movie, so I pretty much bought it because of that. A U2 one, With or Without You. I like that song. You know, if I like a song, I'll just buy the whole thing. This one was $4, and the other one was $3. I don't know if you guys can see this. This down here, but it's for cassettes. So I'm just gonna add my new cassettes into here. I did actually find some clothes. Again, I went in there for belts. One belt. So first off, I did find this skirt. It is a very beautiful baby corduroy skirt. I think this is going to be perfect for the fall. I think it will fit me. I don't know. Leaving the tag on until I try it on, because if it doesn't fit, I'm going to have to return it. Then I found, I mean, like this one, like come on, how 80s, 90s is this? This one was $4.99 and it was my style. What is my style? Is that Walmart or something? Cute, adorable. Now here's the thing. I do like tucking in my tees, but I also wouldn't mind getting some that are like kind of cropped, but not like too cropped, but cropped enough that I can't tuck them in, but they'll look good untucked. You know what I mean? And then I found a shirt. How do I put this? I'm kind of mad that I found it. Only because if you know my current project that I am working on, let me just show you. I literally have one more sleeve to go. Then I can attach it to the collar and everything, okay? It's turning out really good. I really like it. This is what I'm actually gonna be working on today. This is the whole reason why I needed the belt, because I wanted to get the belt to match Max's outfit. I actually found some shorts very similar, and I just wanted a belt to go with it. Tell me why, when I was in Value Village today, I found this top. Now, it's not exact, it is different. The whole reason that I crocheted myself that top, the whole reason I did it, because I couldn't find this. I couldn't find a top like this. And what happens? I paid $4. $4 for this top. One skein of yarn was more expensive than this top. It's fine. I now have two versions of it. It's like the universe is like, you know what? You had a real tough time with that top you're working on. Let me make things easier and give you this one. Also, this is from Old Navy. That's my little haul. I'm just gonna be crocheting that top today. I have to make another sleeve. I have to put everything together. I have to sew everything together, and I have to do a collar, and then I have to do like some arm, like bands on the arm, like in red. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the bottom yet. I'm still thinking about it. That's the plan for today. Also, I gotta do some editing for that video. Even though I'm not done the project, I gotta start editing it. That top is hopefully gonna get done today. Okay, so ending vlog. I don't know what happened this week. It was a blur. I don't want to say stressed, but a little bit stressed on making that one top. You know, the top that looks exactly like this, that I found this top after I had made it. That top, you know, that video got out. I got it all edited. I got it all done. Super happy about that. I did get up to date with my temperature scarf, but now I'm a week behind because I haven't been able to work on it all week. Although, to be fair, I usually try to work on the temperature scarf at like the end of the week, so I have like something to crochet. I don't really do it day by day. Did a little thrifting. I'm starting my new project. It's in a Christmas bag. It has to do with cotton yarn. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up this vlog. So I think that does it for this video. So y'all have a good day now.